What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap up NFL Week 12, 2015 with the Monday Night Football game. It's been a week of exciting games, the Thanksgiving games, the Sunday games, and now we're going to go to this dreadful Monday night game, November 30th, 2015, between the Ravens and the Browns. It's something special about the NFL that they can draw you into even the most pitiful games, bro. Both of these teams for this season have no outstanding future for just this season alone. The Ravens look pretty good going into 2016 regardless. I think that, John Harbaugh and them boys are going to be able to figure out what's going on. The Browns, on the other hand, not so much. Mike Pettin, I don't know about him. He just looks like a big beefcake moron. We all know the situation, but I understand now more about what happened with Johnny Manziel as far as the investigation that went into it. Pretty much he didn't go with them on to a game, leave away on the game, and he was told not to do certain things, and then he, it surfaced on the internet that he was balling out and doing whatever. So as far as understanding your allegiance to your team, I understand why Mike Pettin has put him in the doghouse. But again, I don't know what else goes into it, but based on what Mike Pettin had to say about it, when it was spoken about, from what I heard yesterday, it appears that Johnny Manziel was just being a young guy and trying to do stupid shit that he shouldn't have been doing, and he pretty much violated what they thought, and agreed to before the team left for the game. That's what I got from it. So initially, I was mad at Mike Pettin for doing it. Then it's like, bro, if you're an NFL player and you're told, listen, bro, stay out of the party scene, stay out of this, just chill out, whatever. You should be focused on playing football. I understand that he just went to rehab. He's young, blah, blah, blah. But at some point, you got to grow up. And he's in the NFL now. It's a responsible, you got to be responsible for your actions. So I can't really blame Mike Pettin for that. I have to be reasonable and understand. I dislike Mike Pettin for separate reasons. Just treating Manziel the way that he did initially or whatever like that. And if somebody's looking for any reason to F you over, you got to do what's right, Johnny. You got to chill out, bro. You can't, the party scene is for later. When you're balling out, you can do whatever you want. But you haven't played as well, so you have to step your game up first before you start doing stuff like that. You got to, bro, the number one rule, you got to ball out first. Then everything else, you can do whatever you want. You could be like, what was that dude's name? Was it Leonard Little from the Rams that was just hitting, running, killing everybody and shit? Like he was driving around, and then he was just still playing in the NFL. I think was that his name? I don't remember. It was a Rams end or something like that. I'm not sure what his name was, but he was balling out, so he just killing people, hit and run, DUIs, and whatever. NFL was hot. I don't know what was going on, bro, but the dude was still playing. And he was just assassinating people with his car, drunk driving, crazy. So that's the way it goes with popular sports. You ball out and then you do whatever you want. So you're doing it backwards right now, Johnny. So I hope that you get to, hope you get another chance on another team somewhere, possibly the Cowboys. The Cowboys are having issues. That would be somebody that I would try to get. I think that he would fit the scheme of the Cowboys. Solid offensive running game. Des Bryant, who needs to give his money back, according to Josh Norman, stuff like that. Maybe he could turn it around. Something has to give, though, because the Browns, they're not utilizing him in the proper fashion to begin with, and I just don't think that he has a future with the Browns. You know what I'm saying? Josh Gordon being a freaking, I don't know what the hell he is, a drug addict. I don't even know what to call him. I don't know what he's doing, but he's pretty much a memory now, and the team has just went to just with Joe Hayden. I don't even know what they're doing there, bro. It's just sad. It's sad for those Browns fans. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into this game real quick. As you guys know, Joe Flacco, aka the luckiest man next to Eli Manning, I got $100 million, bro. He got $100 million to come back, and Joe Flacco is pretty much Joe Fluco most of the time. I wouldn't have paid him that if I'm the owner, but I guess it's very hard to get a decent quarterback, and for the most part, Joe Flacco hasn't lived up to his contract, but it is what it is. He's out with an ACL, MCL, all kinds of L's and whatever, ligament damage. So we have Mr. Pick Six himself, Matt Schwab. Bruh, Matt Stump the Schwab come in. And of course, with his signature move, he had to throw a pick six. We all know that's going to happen. He threw another interception that I thought the game was over after he threw the second interception, but whatever, bro. Listen, man, things happen because you're playing the Browns. You know what I'm saying, bro? When was the last time? I think it was 1985. When a freaking block kick goes back for 6, like you really let Will Hill run. I didn't even know Will Hill was that fast. Like, bro, the dude was running like the cops was chasing him. I don't know what happened, bro. But this is what I'm saying about the NFL. Every time you think you could turn the game off, you can't. Because that was mad exciting to see that happen. Like, what the F is going on? But the game was garbage all the way throughout. Like, you knew that Matt Schaub was gonna throw a pick 6. It's like Jay Cutler. You know what's gonna happen. You just gotta wait and just see what's gonna happen. Whatever, bro. They're gonna throw a pick six. That's his signature move. Like, you know, like how, you know, Bobby Fischer had a signature move with chess. Matt Schwab's signature move is throwing a pick six. So you know what's gonna come. And you know, it's very, very sad what happened to him because he's always been a bum. He's never been that guy. Even when he was playing well, we always knew he was a bum, probably because of the way his face looks. But besides that, Austin Davis had a chance also after Josh McCown went out, you know, because you're not going to put Johnny Manziel in because he's in the doghouse, whatever. Austin Davis mismanaged the clock. It was look, the Browns are just a whole big load of, like, if you had a what is it, a colostomy bag? Like, they're like a colostomy bag with the shit in it, bro. Like, that's what the Browns are right now. And it's a very disgusting situation that's going on with them overall. It's nothing exciting about them. Mike Pettin is not the right fit as a coach because he just looks weird. Like, his face is huge and he just looks like a total douchebag. So I don't really know what we can get from the Browns looking forward with him at the head coach position. I don't know. Maybe he is a decent coach. I don't know. I just try to go based on the eye test. And looking at he doesn't look like the right fit for the Browns, in my opinion. You know, and he's not to blame for everything. And like I said, I'm not blaming him for benching Johnny Manziel based on further information that has surfaced. You know, Johnny Manziel was supposed to be held to a higher standard, and he didn't do what he was supposed to do. And, you know, listen, man, you got to do what you got. You're a professional football player. It's not college no more. You got to do what you have to do. But, you know, like, it's not really much to talk about this game. Schwab threw a pick six like he usually does. Threw another pick at the end of the game that the game should have been over. Will Hill returns a goddamn field goal block for 6. Like, why does this always happen to the Browns? Bro, man, I don't know how those Ohio fans deal with it, man. I'm sorry, bro. You know, at least you got LeBron James over there, bro. Because this team is a freaking nightmare, bro. You got to take heart medication, antidepressants, and all kinds of other shit before you go to these stadiums and watch the Browns play. But pretty much that was it, man. It wasn't really an exciting game. The Browns don't play defense, and Matt Schwab likes to throw picks. That's the bottom line. That's the wrap up for Week 12. Any previous recaps, you can go ahead and check it out on YouTube. You can get it for free on iTunes or Android. Android, it's only available inside the Podcast Source app under GmiasWorld Podcast. I'm also on SoundCloud, but I have different type of things there. If you're looking for different type of comedy, podcasts, things like that. Similar things are on iTunes and Android as well, but not a lot on SoundCloud. Just if you wanted to listen to something on the go or share it or let people hear what's going on, what you're laughing at or what you're like, yo, this guy's a douchebag about, whichever way you view it. Thank you guys so much overseas for continuing to download these podcasts and to promote it, in other countries. Thank you very, very much. UK, China, Japan, all you guys that are downloading my podcast is definitely appreciated, but the number one source is the USA, man. I got love for the country. Thank you so much for everything you guys have done. And we're only going to continue to grow the more support you guys give me. As far as moving forward, we look forward to Week 13. We could go ahead and take a look real quickly at Week 13. And let me see what's going on first. All right. Okay, Packers and the Lions. I'm going to go ahead and take the Lions there. I'm not even going to think about it. I think that Aaron Rodgers is a piece of crap. And for the second time with my fantasy team, he gave James Jones 0 points because James Jones dropped some balls there, but Aaron Rodgers hasn't been doing what he's supposed to do. The New York Jets and the New York Giants. This is like a doodle bowl game. You know what I'm saying? Both these teams suck. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with the suckier team, which are the Giants. Cardinals at the Rams. Cardinals. Jeff Fisher's a horrible coach. Falcons at Buccaneers. I'm gonna take the Bucs, even though I don't like Lovie Smith. Seahawks at Vikings. I'll take the Vikings there. 49ers at Bears. That's the kind of game that Jay Cutler would lose. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Bears because Jay Cutler's been playing well. Jags at Titans. I'm going to go... this is a tough one. This is like another doodle bowl game. I'm going to go ahead and take the Titans and see what Mariota can do. Texans at Bills. I'm going to go ahead and take the Texans because I don't know what Rex Ryan's doing. Ravens at Dolphins. I'm going to take the Ravens because I don't know what's going on with the Dolphins right now. Bengals at Browns. Bengals. Chiefs at Raiders. Chiefs. Broncos at Chargers. Broncos. Eagles at Patriots. Pats. Panthers at Saints. Panthers. Colts at Steelers. Hasselbeck is mad old. He's playing this game, I believe. I gotta go with the Steelers, even with Big Ben out. If the Steelers lose this game, you might as well write, bro, it's over. It's over. So I gotta go with the Steelers there. Cowboys at Redskins. Tony Romo's out, right? I'll take the Redskins. Even though if Tony Romo was in, I'll still take the Redskins. Tony Romo sucks. So that's pretty much the picks for Week 13. Let's see if I'm right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy your week. Until next time, one love.